Hey everyone, so as we have talked about previously, the different options that you might have for mounting a red dot. One of them is going to be that maybe you personally have gotten a slide, it's been pre-cut, and then you're either using the plate from the company or you got a plate from someplace else and you're going to mount the red dot for yourself. So we're going to see David here mount the SRO to the 34 slide for us and see basically just the easy steps of how you can get through that. Alright?
Alright guys, we're going to mount Mr. Bird's SRO to his Glock 34 MOS. I've went ahead and removed the cover plate screws and opened up our mounting plate package from C&H WS. Normally you would have the Glock MOS factory plate. We're mounting an SRO, so you would need the corresponding plate to mount the SRO to mount the footprint. We are not going to use that because, as we discussed in our previous video, there are better options. So I'm going to personally just throw this away, and we're going to go with the plate that we have been talking about. I have went ahead and pre-installed the T-nuts into the plate that we will be putting in. So after your T-nuts are installed, we'll set the plate in place. This is what your optic will screw into. This will be screwed to the actual MOS slide. We're going to very lightly, just at the very tip, put thread locker onto the screws. Just a dab will do you at the very tip, just like that. I'm just going to start the screws, and when they get hand tight, I'm going to stop. I will come back and hit this with a torque wrench to get the proper torque spec per the manufacturer's recommendation. Same thing, just a dab at the very tip. Now the manufacturer's specs, as we can see, says we should let this cure for 10 to 15 minutes. For sake of this video, we are just going to continue installing, and Bird will not be shooting this slide immediately. So back to the manufacturer spec, we will torque this to 10 inch-pounds, grab our fat wrench in this case, set it to 10 inch-pounds, insert our Torx bit corresponding with the screws, this case a T10, 10 inch-pounds, got a good solid click. Next, we're going to move on to the actual red dot. We're going to line that up with the corresponding index bosses, securing the red dot on. I like to check for gap personally. This will come down as it is screwed on. As you can see, there should be no light visible. Same with a direct milled slide. And now we are going to secure the red dot with their provided screws as well. They give you 3 just in case you mess up one. We'll have to switch to the corresponding Torx bit that they gave us, a smaller size. Same thing, we're going to put a dot at the very tip of the screw of red, or the provided thread locker. Please do not use red Loctite. Use blue at most. Again, we're going to go just till barely hand tight because we will come back and torque these down. Now, everyone has a different manufacturer's specs. For these, the 440 screws in this case, we're also going to do to 10 inch-pounds per manufacturer's specs. I typically, if it's a direct milled slide, will do 12 inch-pounds. I think you're perfectly safe at 10 to the 12 range, depending on what the screw size, but we will follow manufacturer's spec at 10. Good click. Good click. So there we have it. We have a fully mounted MOS SRO on a Glock 34 MOS.